Welcome to the NorthOps Fire Weather Webcast for Thursday, May 14th, 2026. The statewide snowpack map from May 13th shows the NorthOps snow water equivalent averaging 6 to 14% of normal. This morning's water vapor loop shows the upper level low that crossed the Pacific Northwest yesterday, continuing east across the northern Rockies. Flat ridging with an associated very dry air mass is currently building into NorthOps from the south. Visible satellite imagery shows sunny skies across NorthOps, with some areas of valley fog in the northwest, but the marine stratus layer largely remaining offshore. 500 millibar forecast maps show flat ridging across NorthOps today, with a weak trough moving into the Pacific Northwest this afternoon. A second trough will move into the Pacific Northwest on Friday, with dry west-northwest flow aloft continuing across NorthOps. Troughing will deepen to the north Friday night and Saturday, and enhance dry northwest flow aloft over NorthOps as ridging builds offshore. An inside slider type upper level trough will move from the Pacific Northwest into the Great Basin Saturday night and Sunday, bringing a period of very dry north to northeast offshore flow to NorthOps. Wind and relative humidity forecast graphics for early this morning show that locally breezy north-northwest to northeast winds of 15 to 30 miles an hour developed last night through the Sacramento Valley and in channel terrain areas along the Cascade Sierra West slopes. Overnight relative humidity recoveries ranged from moderate to poor along slopes and ridges, with the driest conditions along higher elevation portions of the Northwest Mountains and Northern Coast Range, as well as portions of the Northern Sierra Mountains and east. The locally breezy north-northwest to northeast winds will continue through late morning, then diminish. Northwest to west winds, locally gusting 20 to 30 miles an hour, will develop in the west, north, and east this afternoon into the evening, with inland minimum relative humidities in the upper single digits, teens, and 20s. Locally breezy north to northeast winds will return again tonight, though with the northeast component more limited to northern areas. Overnight relative humidity recoveries will continue to lower, with poor relative humidity recoveries becoming more widespread along the Coast Range and Northern Sierra Mountains. North-northwest winds of 20 to 30 miles an hour will develop through the Sacramento Valley tonight and expand in coverage early Friday morning and then continue through the day. Northwest winds of 20 to 30 miles an hour will develop across broad portions of NorthOps winds Friday afternoon. Minimum relative humidities will range in the single digits and teens across inland areas east of the Coast Range crest. North-northwest to northeast winds will strengthen a bit Friday night as compared to previous nights, with moderate to low overnight relative humidity recoveries continuing, though with some improvements in relative humidity recoveries in the north. More expansive north to northwest winds will strengthen through the Sacramento Valley Saturday morning, with broad areas of gusty northwest winds across NorthOps Saturday afternoon. Relative humidities will increase slightly on Saturday as compared to Friday, but still remain on the dry side in the teens, 20s, and 30s in inland areas. North to northeast winds will strengthen Saturday night, with stronger northerly winds of 30 to 40 miles an hour, with higher gusts continuing through Sunday and into Sunday night, combined with minimum relative humidities in the upper single digits to teens and poor to very poor overnight relative humidity recoveries. 500 millibar forecast graphics for Sunday through Wednesday show the inside slider type upper level trough moving away to the east on Monday, with the ridge offshore building inland Tuesday and Wednesday, and bringing a trend to well above normal temperatures with continued low relative humidities and poor overnight recoveries. Precipitation forecast graphics show dry conditions area-wide for the next 7 days. Wind graphics show the strong and very dry north to northeast winds on Sunday, continuing Sunday night into Monday morning, then decreasing somewhat Monday afternoon. Lighter winds are likely Tuesday and Wednesday. The NorthOps significant fire potential outlook shows predominantly low-risk conditions for the next 7 days due to gusty winds and low relative humidities. Moderate risk is possible for the lower elevation cured fine fuel locations around Sunday, but will be dependent on the strength of the north to northeast winds and the magnitude of the very dry air mass pushing in Saturday night through Monday. ERCs have increased to near to above seasonal averages in all predictive service areas and will continue a rapid increasing trend for the next 7 days, with most predictive service areas reaching the 80th percentile and a couple nearing or exceeding the 90th percentile by this weekend or early next week. BIs will continue to be elevated in dry, windy areas through Saturday and will likely spike further in central portions of the area Sunday. The SouthOps outlook shows mainly low risk, though with areas of moderate risk for Friday through Sunday. And now to sum up the NorthOps fire weather highlights. Flat ridging will build in from the south today, with varying degrees of troughing to the north through Saturday. An inside slider type upper level trough will pass by to the northeast Saturday night and Sunday, enhancing offshore flow as ridging builds offshore. No precipitation is expected for the next 7 days, with temperatures ranging near to a little above normal through this weekend, followed by a warming trend and continued very dry conditions. Widespread breezy northwest winds will continue to strengthen today through Saturday, with locally breezy overnight through morning north northwest and northeast winds and low day and nighttime relative humidities. North to northeast winds will strengthen Saturday night with strong northerly winds of 30 to 40 miles an hour, with locally higher gusts continuing through Sunday and into Sunday night, combined with very low relative humidities.